What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter von Panda here. If you want to have an impact on your car, this is how you should do it. With these, it's a Neiko impact socket set, and this is a thin-walled set for basically installing, removing lug nuts. And I thought I wanted to buy these because I can't find my socket set for lugs. And this one was kind of interesting. It actually had a pretty good assortment between like standard and kind of millimeter sizes. And on top of that, the thin wall is actually pretty important because you'll notice that the holes where the lugs go into, the lug nuts go into, are really tight tolerances these days. And that's because of style and everything else, right? Sometimes it used to sit right on top of the wheel itself, but no longer. It's all about style. First of all, you get this red plastic case. You can see it's kind of a general tool case, sliding latch on the top here. Recyclable, I think is what that says. And if I open it up, foam up here, but then we get a set of impact sockets here. Now, what's really interesting about these is you can see there's actually 4 of them and then an adapter for your torque wrench or whatever wrench you're going to use. So you can see we've got the ball detent on that end, and it's a little longer. I'm going to show you this to you why that's important for a reason. First of all, the texture on it is actually kind of rough. It's like this matte, almost like powder coating, I'm assuming. And so it's actually got a really grippy, like, it's not smooth like a lot of impact sockets. But what you can see here is that they're silked on the side with their size. So we have a 17 millimeter and a 19 millimeter. And then over here we have English 13 16ths and 3/4. And then we have another 22 and 21 millimeter. And then lastly, we have a 15 16ths and a 7/8. And so I think this is going to work with a lot of them. Now you might see that we have 4 sockets here, and that gives us 8 sizes. Now, because they are sockets on both sides, that's why you need this sucker to tighten them up. So let's say you have, like on this one, you need the 22 millimeter size. You'd put this in here, like that, and now you can attach your socket wrench to this end and twist it. I actually really liked this, one, because you get twice as many sizes for the number of sockets that you get, but then secondly, because those lug nuts get so deep in some of these holes, particularly my Audi, you know, I often need an extension just to kind of make sure that it's tightened, you know, so that I'm not hitting the wheel. You don't want to scratch anything up. So the fact that this basically creates like a 3 or 4 inch long socket to me was actually a plus, right? But on top of that, it just means that between all of these parts, I know that I have pretty much the set I need for any car that I have. So I'm going to be using these. We're going to be tightening up, taking off bolts, but I just wanted to unbox it and show it to you in case you need a set. Again, you know, $25-ish, so it's just nice to have. It's kind of something you'll buy, I think, once, and as for as high quality as they look like and how varied you get on all the main sizes, I think it's probably the only one you'll ever need. Check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description. Peter von Panda, out.